Hello, I'm here to explain the VEX Robotics competition for 2022-23. The competition this year is called Spin Up. This manual is for version 2.0 and there will be updates throughout the year, but for now I'm focusing on 2.0. I'll be talking about some specific terms, as well as a few important rules that you need to know, plus a few other important tips. Now I'm going to talk about the VRC field itself, as you can see here on the screen. The field has 60 disks total, and there are 8 preloads. The preload disks are 4 and 4, so there are 8 red and 8 blue. Each alliance gets 4 preloaded disks. 14 disks will be used as match load disks, 7 per alliance. And there are 38 disks already on the field, some alone while others will be in stacks, so be careful. There are 4 rollers. There are 2 high goals, 2 nets, 2 low goals, and 2 loaders. The yellow shaded area you see here are for the red and blue alliances. This is where the students stand during a match. 2 or 3 students are allowed per team. So for example, the red alliance will have 2 teams. So that means there are 2 or 3 students. So up to 6 students can stand in the alliance area. Same goes for the blue. Regardless of how many players there are, they must stay in that yellow area. So make sure that you pay attention to what color you're assigned to. Here are a few important general definitions. I'm not going to share all of them for now, but first let's look at autonomous bonus. This is a point bonus awarded to the alliance that has earned the most points at the end of the autonomous period. This means that the red alliance and the blue alliance have competed for 15 seconds. Competition stops, points are counted, and whoever has the most points are awarded the autonomous bonus. The next is called autonomous win point, or AWP. The autonomous win point is a bonus awarded to any alliance that has completed a defined set of tasks at the end of the autonomous period of a qualification match. And we'll get more into detail about autonomous win points later. This section, this entire area, talks about matches. For high school VRC competition, there are several different types of matches. For example, the first one here, when red versus blue in a match, this is typically called a head-to-head match. So there are 2 alliances, red and blue, each composed of 2 teams with 1 robot each. You can read about this in sections 2.4. The autonomous period for this match is 15 seconds, and the driver-controlled period is 1 minute 45 seconds for head-to-head matches. The next type of match is called Driver Skills Challenge. This is typically one person who controls the robot. There is no autonomous time, and there is a 1-minute driver-controlled period. The third type of match is the Programming Skills Challenge. This is one team on the field with one robot. It could be one individual or a team. The robot is placed on the field and started, and it runs on its own. The concept is the AI is controlling the robot through its maneuvers. There's no controller. The autonomous period for this type of match is 1 minute, and there is no allotted time for driver controlled. The final match you see down here at the bottom is Vex U. Ignore that. That applies to college level matches. This paragraph describes trapping. This is a robot status. A robot is trapping if it has restricted an opposing robot into a small, confined area of the field, approximately the size of one foam field tile or less, and has not provided an avenue for escape. Trapping can be direct, such as pinning an opponent to a field perimeter wall, or indirect, preventing a robot from escaping a corner in the field. Now, if a robot is not attempting to escape, then that robot has not been considered to be trapped. There are 3 different types of violations. The first are minor violations. These are a violation which don't result in a disqualification. They can be accidental or momentary or otherwise non-match affecting violations. But if they're repeated, they can result in a major violation. Major violation is a violation which can result in a disqualification. Unless otherwise noted in the rules, all match-affecting violations are considered major violations. Let's move to match-affecting violations now. This is a violation which changes the winning and losing alliance in the match. So if that occurs, that's considered a match-affecting violation. Multiple violations within a match can cumulatively become match-affecting. When evaluating if a violation was match-affecting, the head referees will focus primarily on any robot actions that were directly related to those violations. Determining whether a violation was match-affecting can only be done once the match is complete and the scores have been calculated. See this violation flowchart? Its intention is to help referees decide whether there's a violation, and if so, what type of violation it is. This chart can be helpful for student players. It's a good idea for you to be aware of this, so you need to know whether or not you should make an appeal to the referee at the end of the match.